Hi guys, my name is Kyoshiroqt and this is my first League of Legends video. I will be playing as Rise mid against Kassadin. We have, as you can see, Cho'Gath, Ashe, Jax, and Garen. Technically Garen was supposed to go top, but Jax decided to troll this game, and later on he's gonna decide to go bot, so that he can at least be with Ashe when needed. Here, I'm gonna be giving my first advice, at least for people in mid, because there's many ways for the jungler to gank. You let the lane push. If you let the lane push, and if you can be in control of your lane, freeze your lane near your turret, you're gonna see that I'm gonna be able to freeze my lane so that the minions don't. The turret doesn't hit the minions, allowing me to make sure I secure those CS. Yes, so if you're able to freeze your lane, to be in control of your lane, that will help a lot in picking up kills and or assists. All right, so first off, we know that Riot is a strong late game champion. So throughout my early game, from level 1 to level 6, I'm gonna be playing pretty safe, hiking my turret until I can have my ult and have a lot more farms. Usually I would walk around with teleport, because teleports allows you to help the lanes that need to be helped, or to pick up assists or kills, which can anyhow help the team. This Garen did not feel like leashing, so we're gonna uh, have to smite this golem. Usually, as lane champions, sorry, you would want to give a smiteless, of course, to make sure that the the jungling process of your jungler is done faster. By doing so, you at the same time make sure that he's able to have an impact, a strong impact in the game. Um, in the lanes, by ganking in the lanes, and of course maybe even counter jungling. As you're gonna see, Cho'Gath is gonna pick up a kill in Udyr's jungle. And now, as you can see, of course, again, I'm playing pretty safe. I'm gonna be taking a lot of harass from him. Well, so, and picking up the CS that I need for me to be able to reach level 6 as fast as I can. Right here I overestimated the damage of my spell flux, and I missed 2 CS there. In in that game, to be honest, I was pretty tired. I'm missing CS that I shouldn't have missed. I came back from a long day at work, so please be indulgent. Don't think, oh, this guy's a noob and he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking. Yes, I'm in silver, but that doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. Just that sometimes you're gonna know that people they can bring you down. Like if I make a mistake, I'm gonna know I make a mistake, and I don't need people to tell me. The fact that they just insist on it just annoys me and forces me to probably bring them down by talking shit. Anyways, for now we got 2 kills. We got 1 kill on Cho'Gath, and 1 kill by Cho'Gath in his jungle. As I said, he was gonna counter jungle that blue, which was low HP from the invade and the gank, which allowed Cho'Gath to pick up a kill and a double buff. Also, we have another kill on Ezreal. I think it was, and soon we're gonna have a 3rd kill by Garen against Singed. Right now, it's not so bad having Ignite, because uh, as you can see, my lanes are doing well. They were able to pick up kills at bot, and of course at top. But like I said, I usually run with teleports so that I can help the lanes or secure kills that otherwise the lane champions like the ADC or the top wouldn't be able to pick up by themselves. And unlike most other lane champions, um, I play all my lanes like pretty safe. Well, of course, it depends who I'm facing, but most case scenario, I'm able to freeze my lane in front of my turret. Because I really just like pushing lanes. It's way too dangerous if you're gonna have jungler gank, especially at mid. And right now, as you can see, I'm just ignoring some CS because I don't have any wars, and I don't want to have a gank coming from this Udyr. Don't feel like using my flash just yet. Flash should be your either your repositioning to secure kills or make sure that you stay out alive, of course. But that's your last attempt. With this siege minion, I'm going to be able to hit 6 and push my lane. Now, as Rise, pre-6 you let them push, but once you hit 6, once you get your own, because of the strong AoE you have, you want to push your lane so that you can be able to farm up the jungle, or roam around. And the roaming is a lot easier, of course, with teleport. And now for the items, you're of course gonna start out with your not ruby crystal, sorry, the sapphire crystal and 2 health potions. The health potions are used in case you get harassed, like this Kassadin has been doing. As you can see, I had used all my 2 potions, and you're gonna rush a tier, then your catalyst. Of course, the tier we all know why we get that. It's for the stacking mana, and the 2 crystals I have. Of course, I'm gonna be getting the Rod of Ages, rushing a catalyst, so that I can have some sustain. And now I'm gonna pick up this blue, so that I can be able to, of course, have my 40% cooldown reduction. I already have 20% from my masteries, and that would have been at another 20%. Here right now we got a steal from the enemy jungler, sorry, and my team is coming to help, and I'm just waiting and playing safe. Right now he's gonna be dealing a lot of damage to them, the Q, and I'm gonna be able to pick up none of these kills. Yes, I remember. He's gonna pick up the Kassadin, but I'm not gonna be able to pick up Udyr because he runs way too fast. Meanwhile, I decide to cover top since Garen is dead and get as much CS as I can. They took blue. I had the intentions of spamming my skills as much as I can, but now I have to save my mana, build up my Tier of Goddess by just using my Overload, my Q. Because the other 2 abilities, they use a lot of mana, and early game, Ryze doesn't have that much mana, so you want to save it. Because for example, if Udyr comes back and decides to gank me with Singe, if I don't have mana, I'm not going to be able to run away. Right now I use my Spell Flux when I shouldn't have. It was unnecessary, and I'm going to be running out of mana trying to clear up that wave. Here I misprioritized my creeps and stupidly walking in that Singe's abilities. Now that Garen pushes in, he can come back top, and I can go back mid. But first, I need to pick up a catalyst. Like I said, pick up a catalyst. It's really great. The passive is really great for Ryze's early game because you're able to regenerate some of your health and mana, allowing you to sustain more in lane. So till now, the team has been doing well. They were able to pick up kills where we should have picked up, and of course, this Udyr wants to gank, and also with Kassadin. If your lane partner is me, if your lane enemy is Mia, just try to pick up a kill anywhere, even if it's ganking bot or ganking top. It doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter where your lane enemy went. The thing that matters is what you're doing when he's roaming. Like right now, Cass roamed, and we managed to pick up 2 kills, 3 kills actually, because Cass didn't die alone, but I didn't take part of that assist. So we managed to pick up 3 kills for a ganking from the enemy gank. Now I'm trying to signal to get the blue because I kind of need that buff, and we have Udyr that's gonna be chasing us. Jax misses stun. We have Singed here. I'm gonna secure the kill with the ignite, even though I already had some damage on him. Alright, here we go. Udyr and Sona wants to get me. I'm just baiting for Jax to come. He plants his stun, and we pick up the kill. Now here I'm gonna die from Ezreal's snipe. I should have dodged it, should have thought about it, but I didn't. And here we go, dead. As you can see, Garen is pushing his lane top, and being able to freely farm. So Kassadin is gonna want to push this lane. Singe is back on his lane. Alright, so like I said, I got my tier and rushed Road of Ages. For the rest of the items, of course, you're gonna build a double tier set, but you're not gonna have, of course, 2 tiers. You're gonna wait for one to have its full stacks and buying the item. The 2 items that you're gonna buy, of course, are the only 2 you can buy with it. It's the Archangel Staff, which is gonna turn into the Seraph's Embrace. The Seraph's Embrace is gonna give a lot of sustain, just from the the amount of mana. Before it was a quarter of your mana, well, but now it's a fifth of your mana. Let's say Rice has 4,000 mana in late game, that results in an 800 HP shield. Pretty much just like a Shen, except that no one teleports to you. Here I pick up the blue to allow me to clear the lanes faster and get as many farms as I can. The second item with the tier, of course, is a Muramana. It's good because between your attacks, Rice still does some auto attacks, and the auto attacks do even more damage due to the fact that Muramana's passive gives damage according to the amount of mana you have, and Rise is the only champion that scales so much on mana that you can just buy as much damage items. Well, you can buy both, and you're gonna have a lot of AP and AD, and you're gonna be able to deal damage. Seraph's Embrace, if I ignore the ability passive, ability power passive, is a strong defensive item. Meanwhile, Muramana is a strong offensive item. Road of Ages is a good balance of both. So that's already, of course, So of course, the boots is gonna be the sorcerer's shoes, and once you get the sorcerer's shoes, that's another plus 15 magic penetration. If you have the magic penetration marked, that's another plus 8, so that would be plus 23. That increases your damage by a lot. Here, I'm gonna clear this wave. I'm trying to tell Trogath to go back, but we might as well get this dragon while we can, since the lanes are pushed, forcing the enemy to either try to face us 4v3, 4v3, or because top and bottom are pushed, and they're not gonna let it over push on the turrets, allowing us to just keep going mid or staying as a group while they would have to split. That's not the tactic that some people they don't really try. They don't really pay attention to that. Some people should really try like pushing. Make sure the map is in control. Having both the top and the bottom lane in control and pushing on its own allows everyone to go mid. Stall mid as much as you can until either someone initiates a fight or the enemy team could most likely split. Like right now, Singe is trying to split push, and the thing is, he's staying a little too much, and we're gonna pick up a kill there. Also, there's one thing about the silver tier. A lot of people think that scores matter when really they don't. It's not scores that say how good a player has been doing, but it's how he's been getting these scores. Of course, like being, I don't know, 05, 06 is not a good idea. If you know that the enemy team is gonna die, or if you know that you're never gonna be able to defend that a turret alone, you're not gonna stay there. You're gonna get killed. But I've had games where my score wouldn't be so great, but I was able to pick up my play and have a better score. It's not how you get. It's not what score you have, but it's how you get it. So for the people out there that say, "Oh hey, you're I don't know, 2-4, you're bad," avoid such comments, because first that's an offensive language, and people can pick up their play if you don't say anything. Don't annoy them. Let them focus, and they're gonna be able to pick up some good plays there. So yes, you rush for the Rod of Ages, and then the Archangel Staff. That's because most of your damage comes from mana and ability power. The boots are not mandatory due to the fact that Rise has a strong movement due to his due to his ult. I also walk around with movement quints with Rise. That allows him to catch people off and use the snare. Where, like on this moment, for example, I picked up a good snare because I got the movement quints and I had to use the ult. Now here I'm gonna peel off for Ashe. I don't want her to stay. I just want her to back. Now this guy has to back, and I'm gonna die here. At least Ashe was safe. That wasn't really worth it, but at least she's safe. Trying to be as much as a team player as I can. Meanwhile, Garen is still pushing top, while 3 of their teammates decide to, well, actually 4 of them, because I saw with Yarsona, Ezreal, and of course Kassadin, looking for us because we were pushing. Now, as you can see, as I was looking, that Jax wanted to take this blue. Kinda needed it. Cho'Gath also needed it. But oh well. No reason. No reason to complain about that. We're still winning the game. We got a little bit. Well, we got quite an advantage actually. We got 4 turrets down, and we got more kills. That's a lot more gold and XP and well, for the main thing. One thing that is great with season 3 is using combo with teleport and the sorcerer shoes with home guard, allowing to have like really easy gank. Stay at the pool, make sure that that way you're gonna make sure that the buff is always refreshed, and once you gank a lane, you're gonna be able to pick up a combo quick, either forcing flashes or even, yeah, like I said, picking up kills. Here again, we're pushing all lanes. We got the lanes in control. I've had worse teams, but of course, this team is doing well. See, they're not overstaying lanes. They're not thinking, oh, one of them is dead. All right, I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing and wait for them to catch me and die. Like right now, I'm trying to tell this Cho'Gath to back because 4 of them are Mia, missing in action, while Singe was dead. That's why I said 4, not 5. Now we're gonna pick up another dragon, pick up that gold and that experience to increase the gap between the team's gold, so we can have even more impact. The game, as you will see, will not last as long as most games. So people are gonna surrender, and well, that's mostly because they've been fighting, so they play even worse when people fight between each other, and just by themselves too, they're not really paying attention to what's happening in the game, and they get caught and die. Pretty much like a lot of kills that we picked up. For example, Singe was overconfident fighting Garen over and over again, and he was being able to get fed from that, and we picked up a lot of kills at bot. So let's repeat this. The 6 items you want to get as Rise, you're gonna want to get the Archangel Staff, the Muramana, the Sorcerer Shoes. You're gonna want to get the Frozen Heart, because of course every team is gonna have an ADC, and of course that's attack damage. You're gonna want to get Rod of Ages for a little bit more sustain. So that's already 4 items, 5 items. The last items it really depends. For example, you can pick up you could get the Banshee's Veil if certain teams have like CCs or a strong burst. Or you could get the Will of the Ancients. As you can see later on, I'm going to try to pick up the Will of the Ancients, so that I can give, so I can have like more spell vamp. Mostly that's the main reason why I am getting that. The damage is not a big damage difference. Earlier when I was top, I don't know if you noticed, I was right above the Baron and I didn't do anything. I just kept moving. Why? Because I didn't have any wards, I didn't have any vision in that tree bush, and if someone and Ezreal were both there waiting for me, I would have probably died. And so I waited till I saw Ezreal on the turret and went in, allowing us to pick up 3 kills for 1, which was worth it. One thing you can do with Rise is bait. You can bait a lot. Here we're gonna pick up a kill on this Sona, and while we keep pushing the lane. Yep. Garen likes to push. He's been pushing all day. Now he's gonna aim for the inhibitor. That was a great ult from Ashe to help secure the kill. Either one of us could have picked it up, and it would have been really helpful. Now I don't know what Kassadin is trying to do. He's gonna run off all the way to his top lane. The Jax wasn't really that great. He wasn't really paying attention to what was happening, and as you can see, I'm trying to signal him that Kassadin is right there. I don't remember if he was able to pick up that kill or if Kassadin was still free. So Ezreal decided to steal the blue. They're gonna have a little fight there, but Ashe is gonna die because she doesn't have enough damage, and I'm able to pick up that kill and get this blue, of course. Yay, I got the blue. Now, having the Frozen Heart allows you to have a more cooldown reduction, but if you have the blue, it's not that useful. At least the cooldown reduction, but you still get that 500 mana, which is still a lot, and you're still getting the pass from the ND armor, of course, to be a little more tanky and be able to get people around or just shut them down while having as much HP as you can. Here I'm trying to go help Jax from behind, but he got ganged by all three of them. Now I use my ult because they're doing a decent amount of damage, and I'm just holding them until Garen comes, so that we can secure those kills. Here I died from Saint's Poison Trail, but at least we were able to pick up 2 kills for 2, while Sona, I think, fled. As you can see, the enemy team is arguing. That doesn't help the fact that they're losing. People should try not to argue, because arguing, first of all, is just gonna make people play worse, and also arguing doesn't matter what if something has been done. Well, it has been done. You can't change that. Somebody made a mistake, and it doesn't matter for the game. It doesn't matter if someone admits the mistake or not. And I personally need to keep listening to myself, but I keep telling people that they're doing things wrong, and that is not good. I shouldn't. That it's unnecessary. Here, while they're pushing the lanes, I'm gonna get this dragon. We pretty much got. I think it was all the dragons that we could have gone. The enemy team haven't gotten a chance to get one. As Rise, when you get the dragon, let's say you have all your 4 abilities in that. Of course, you have your ult. You use your QWE, sorry, for as long as you have HP. When you're starting to get less HP, that's a time for you to use your ult and get back some HP out of it. And that was a great spell flux there. making sure that he doesn't uh, escape from my wrath. As you can see, I'm still doing a lot of damage to Sind. That was QWQ, and that was quite a lot. So, they've been paying for Baron, but it was unnecessary. It can help, of course, like increase the gold gap, the experience gap, and whatnot. But you were gonna see that it was really unnecessary because people were just getting caught anyways. The lanes are pushed, so the enemy team can't come to this Baron and either steal it or fight us there. So we're gonna pick that up. Having the map control is really great. Let's say that both the teams have been playing well. If you have, like I said, the top and bottom control, it allows your team, and you of course, to all stay mid until someone splits or until someone initiates. Most cases, you're gonna be able to push that turret down and then initiate, or just push it down and back, or again get something else. I don't know, like the dragon or the buffs or the Baron. As much as this game mattered, it was over since everyone, Garen and I started snowballing, and of course bot lane was getting a lot of kills, and here they're going to surrender. Lots of trolls. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope some of you learned something about Rise. As you can see, the damage was there. I helped the team as much as I could, even though I could have been up there a little more, but I was able to farm a lot and pick up what I needed for my late game. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and this was Kyoshiroqt at League of Legends. See you next time.